In a world full of noise and endless distractions, where the city never sleeps and voices compete to be heard, one podcast dares to cut through the chaos. Welcome to the Oracle 19 podcast, where truth meets thought and bold ideas spark conversations that shape our urban world.
I think I'm gonna make some.
Welcome to a brand new podcast. And as always, this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Mr. Greatness. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com or the Oracle 19 at the oracle19radio.com. Same email if you want to donate through PayPal, our PayPal account, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. We have different links to other affiliates. www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. You can support us that way. We have a Patreon channel, which we have videos, digital artwork, and consulting services as well. Patreon.com/Evolution of London. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products: men's, kids, ladies' clothes, cologne, perfume, house products, and much more. evolutionoflondon.com. Also evolutionoflondon.org. O-R-G. And that's for custom clothes, accessories, digital products as well, for such as EBooks for personal as well as business and personal, I should say. evolutionoflondon.org, and finally evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. That's for custom sneakers, more clothes and accessories. evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now, the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, eucalyptus, rose, just to name a few. You can also check them out on social media, Instagram, TikTok. If you want to place an order, email the company for the luxury candles at royalty9international@gmail.com. Very good quality candles. Over 35 plus burning hours. Again, Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, and if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, PANTHRO519@gmail.com. You can also find him on YouTube, DJ Panthro519. There you will find his link to his clothing store. So support his brand for clothing and accessories. Again, DJ Panthro519. You'll find him on Instagram and TikTok, The Real DJ Panthro. That's The D-A, The Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. And he also do graphics and designs and video editing. Again, DJ Panthro 519 on, DJ Panthro 519 at gmail.com. Again, DJ Panthro. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And Continue to Train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. So definitely a lot of new stuff. Is basically videos and shorts is posted every 2 days, usually every day or two. There's always new stuff on there. So the Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So you definitely support our brand. Greatness 19 channel and Mr. Evolution of London, our health and wellness channel on YouTube. Kenzo Gang. Check out his album Discovery and his single Adora. A lot of great music on his YouTube channel. Kenzo Gang, you will find, I need your guys to check out his album and single on all major platforms. That's Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, YouTube, of course, just to name a few. And if you want to book for him to come to your venue, morekenzo at gmail.com. That's more, M-O-O-R, Kenzo, Kenzo at gmail.com. Morekenzo at gmail.com. Again, Kenzo Gang. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for creators, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London. Both of those on YouTube, of course. Rumble.com, just type in the Oracle 19. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. Yeah, today's topic, actually, I'm dedicating to one of my daughters that gave me this topic. Yeah. You know, my little mountain lion, Dad loves you. Yeah, I tell you, I'm feeling very mellow, very delicious with this song here, this beat. Don't put water on a dead plant and expect it to grow. That's why my daughter gave me this topic to talk about. It is amazing how advanced she is. Don't put water on a dead plant and expect it to grow. Real talk. And I talked about this topic similar in the past, but this is dedicated for, men out here. You got to understand when that woman no longer wants you, whether it's your wife or your girlfriend. And you try to want to fix a relationship and it's already dead. Why try to fix it? It's over. And you have to come to that conclusion. It's beyond repair. So this is why she gave me the topic. Don't put water on a dead plant and expect it to grow. And a lot of times we as men try to regurgitate a relationship, and it's just not worth it. Number one, and number two is beyond fixing. She don't want you no more. That's the cold-hearted facts. And what you just do is you move on. This is a big, big world. The world is delicious, scrumptious. I like putting it in those terms. And men, there's so many women. And this is something we need to process, men. There's so many women on this delicious planet Earth that we on. There's so many options. I had to develop that mindset over the years. That you just don't stop living, men. Never stop living. Always be on your purpose, especially you younger men. Don't worry about that woman of the past. I know it hurts. Or you just want sometimes one last for the home team. You want to see if you could regurgitate that relationship. You want to see if you can spark something again. It's like lighting a match. The flame is gone. You can't get that back. It's already a burnt match. But you want to see if it has any spark left. So I'm gonna light it again. But you had one last try. It's over. You can't get that back. It is what it is. So you have to realize it's time to move on. This is where I get, don't put water on a dead plant and expect it to grow. Thank you, my daughter. Signs she's emotionally gone. Lack of communication. Lack of energy. She don't have the intensity for you no more. It's time. And even the greatest of us has some hiccups in life. Mr. Greatness been through things and still make hiccups in life. Not as much as I used to. But you just gotta know. She don't have that same, again, intensity for you. The lack of communication. Energy. It's time to let it go. Time to bury it. Forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. See, the thing about it in relationships, men, you're supposed to get reciprocal effect. A telling sign. If she cares about you, she wants to be in a relationship, she will contact you, respond to you. But if she don't show that, it's what it is. It's over. And that's where you have to understand that. It's over. Don't try to make sense out of it. Don't try to second guess it. Just push on. Time to delete her number off of your phone. You know, every now and then you got to do spring cleaning from your phone or telephone book for your old school heads. Let it go. Let it go. She's not interested in you anymore. And if you happen to have, you know, y'all guys have children together or been married, just deal with your children. Don't try to regurgitate anything, men, especially you men that been married before. Want to deal with your ex or beyond, not only keep it just with the children only. Because she ain't interested in you. And there's a reason. There's a reason why y'all separated. There's a reason why you divorced. So, there's a reason. So with that being said, she's your ex for a reason. You have to come to a conclusion, men. She's disinterested in your goals or emotions. She don't give a damn about you and what your goals is. Matter of fact, a lot of these modern day females, not women, but females, want to see you do bad. They want to see you self-destruct. They low-key hate you. Most likely you separated from your girlfriend or your ex-wife or whoever, you know, common law, whatever, because for whatever reason. But a lot of times these relationships, it goes down the toilet and she's not interested in you no more. Matter of fact, she don't want to see anything out of you. She wants to see you fall and fail and self-destruct so it can make her feel good about herself. It is what it is. Now you have women out here, real women out here that, you know, y'all depart. She wishes you the best. And, you know, everything is everything. But other than that, just let it go. Move on. And this is dedicated for you younger men out here. To understand that. To not fall in that path of misery. You should be on your purpose, your goals in life. They certainly, the females not caring about you. They on their purpose. Matter of fact, when they separate from you, they very critical of you, talk bad about you, cold-hearted. They become physically and emotionally detached from you. So, I mean, question I have from me to you, have you ever stayed in something long after it was over? Why? Why? It's just what it is. It is what it is. You have to accept it for what it is. This is part of the game of life. And the game of life is cold. I know, men, you want to hang it on in a relationship because you hoping for a change. We as men is more, when it comes to men and women, men is usually, my personal opinion, but it really shows, is more caring in the relationship, more hopeful in the relationship. Women is very cold-hearted. They deal with you for a purpose. Men, you deal with women because of you love her. Women deal with men for a purpose. What they can get out of a man. You can see it plain as day in social media, man. I know a lot of women wouldn't hate that, wouldn't like that, but oh well, that's what it is. That's why when they separate from you, when they can't get nothing out of you, men, they mentally gone. They don't deal with you. It is what it is. And a lot of you men is fearful of being alone. Look, this is a big, big world out here. Yes, I know your paper might not be able to travel across the world. But like I always said in the past, there's the city where you reside. Cover your city, cover your state, cover your borough. If you can't cover the city itself, example, New York City. Travel throughout Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens. You have to open up your options to every opportunity that your money allows you. And that's not only in New York City. We talk in the world, wherever you reside. So don't limit yourself. Change is good. And if you, let's say, divorced from a relationship and you got children, just focus on your children. That's all you need to do. Focus on your children. She's not focused on you. That's the reality. Focus on your children and be the best version of yourself. Focus. That's the key. Number one key is focus. I know it's hard, man. Even the best of us. But the beauty of this world today, it's a lot of beautiful things. A lot of beautiful things, men. A lot of things you can do. You just cannot be lazy. You gotta be proactive. A lot of things you can do. See, a lot of you men is lazy. You don't want to be proactive. The only thing you want to do is sit up, smoke all day, drink all day, and just wallow in misery and pity, self-doubt. You don't want to use the talents that you have. You don't want to challenge yourself. That's the problem. You just want to focus on something old that will just eventually wither away. Like a female. She's going to get old. Yeah, you don't worry about she's jumping on from man to man. That was your girl, and then she's going to be jumping around with a new man, because that's expected. That's what she's supposed to do, because she's not yours anymore. And a lot of times she wasn't yours from the beginning. In hindsight, you just didn't know. She belongs to everybody. And when you get that in your head, it wouldn't matter no more. Why you say this, Mr. Greatness? Why you say such a thing like that? Because you got to look at it for face value. When you met her, she wasn't a virgin. She wasn't brand new. So she wasn't yours anyway. She belonged to him at one point, then him, then her, then another her, maybe it, then you. And then she's gone. She belonged to the community. She belonged to the planet Earth. For all of us to partake. That's how you have to look at it. But you be saying, she belonged to me. She never belonged to you. You might think so when she gave you pillow talk. But she said the same thing to you and David and Sam and Jeff and Alex and Buckshot. And Willie Blackface. I know, I'm just coming up with names. Willie Blackface. I don't know why I said that. No particular reason. But she said the same thing she said to those men as she said to you. You know what it is? It's yours. I stop right there. It's yours. That's what she said. It's yours. I fill in the blanks after that. It's your That's what she said to you, to him, to them, to we, to all of us, because she belonged to the planet Earth. So when you realize that, you should be able to move on in grace. It doesn't matter if she was your ex-wife, your ex-girlfriend. But let's start with that. She belonged to everybody, the community, because she wasn't a virgin when she met you. And don't think, guys, oh, you searched for a virgin. Because now if you searching for a virgin, you going to jail. If you search for a virgin, you going to jail, men. What do you mean, Mr. Greatness? Because the kid is going to be 8, man. That's the only time you get a virgin, man. That's why I said you're going to jail, man. So obviously you're not going to deal with an 8-year-old man. I hope not. Because then you deserve to go to jail, man. Because that's what it is. You thinking you getting someone in your 20s, 30s that's going to be a virgin? That's not even realistic. They already started when they like 14, 13. And by the time they 20, they already had 10 different men out of high school. I'm just saying the reality because they have an intercourse with other high schoolers. So by the time they're in college, they already have 10 bodies. And then when they finish college, that's another 10 bodies because they're going to go to the parties. They're going to turn it up. So by the time they finish college, they got 25 bodies, man. Now they're 25. Now they're in the working world. Going to after parties or after work little lounges, meeting others. And then they 30 years old. Another 30 to 40 bodies. Now you meet them at 30. Now you love them. So they're not brand new. Plus they smoking, they drinking, they snorting, putting plastic in them. And this is yours. This is why my daughter made a statement, don't put water on a dead plant and expect it to grow. I'm teaching her well. You're welcome. This is it. So, yeah, it hurts, men. You know, you invested time in that whore. And it sounds like I'm angry. I'm not actually, but it's really what it is. If you really look at it, you invested time in that whore that you made your wife or your girlfriend or whoever. I mean, on the perspective, she wasn't brand new. I could see, and see what makes it also when I would say she's a harlot, is a lot of times these modern day females, not women now, separate. The women know how to repent. Women know how to humble themselves. Women know how to apologize. But a lot of times these females, is stubborn to the core. They don't want to admit their wrongs. And they want to hold on to their negative ways. Even after the fact. And you cannot want to regurgitate a relationship when you have that type of female. Love is not supposed to be to feel like you begging. You can't beg a female, to want to deal with you. You can't beg a female to want to call you. You cannot beg a female to want to apologize or humble themselves to you. She is who she is. And you have to accept that, men. That's the game. That's the game of life. You have to accept that. You have to take that. That's just what it is. She don't care about you. See, these modern day females are stubborn and hateful to the core. They evil. This is why you separated from them, or they separated from you. Because for the most part, females will separate, for the most part, separate from men. Those men they feel is not good enough for them, or they can't handle their rules and regulations, or whatever the case. So that not only they whorish, but they evil and prideful. You pouring into the wrong person, man. It's becoming emotionally draining and very stressful. You know, you got to deal with the sciences of life, the sciences of life. You got to deal with the grind. That's what I'm saying. You got to work every day. Most of you, anyway, man. You got bills to pay. You got money to save. It's not worth losing your well-being, your self-confidence, pouring all of that energy into a female that don't care about you. She's not concerned about you. It's what it is. Accept that for what it is. That's why I mentioned this previously. We in this time, men, and I'm always going to repeat this so it sinks in your head. There's a dying art of finding wives, especially in North America. And it's spreading like a virus all throughout the world. Men all throughout the world in their country say the same thing. It's not the same like it used to be because they watch what goes on in North America. All men, I talk to all men, different backgrounds, races, etc., and they say the same thing. It's not the same like it was in yesteryears in their country, the quality of women. They watch what goes on in North America, and they take on those negative ways. It's not as bad as it is in U.S. and Canada, but it's, especially in the United States, but it is bad out here because it's a negative world. So you have to expand. Align yourself with opportunities so you can meet proper people. These modern day females are resentful and bitter. You see it all throughout social media. And I know, men, it can make you bitter because when you invested a lot of time and you find out in reality that she really didn't love you, she really didn't care about you. She even low-key hates you. That's the kicker, I know. That's the kicker, I know, man. She really hates you or hated you. It's still low-key hatred. She still want to see you do bad. This is what it is. This is what it is. And you have to accept that role. You accept that role of who she is and what you need to be a better, greater man. Start improving yourself. Start improving your well-being. This show is going to travel throughout the test of time. When I'm gone to the ancestors, hopefully, in life. And this is going to help out many, many men throughout this planet Earth. Family members, foes, friends, allies of men all throughout. Be a better version of yourself. That's the key to life. That's the key to finding better quality of women. Is really be the best version of yourself. See, again, men, you have the advantage over women. And a lot of women don't like to hear this. But you are more in demand than they are because they are in abundance. For one man is 10 women for one man. Some places is one man for 25 women or 20 women or 1 for 5. The ratio is always doubled and tripled and quadrupled, etc. throughout this planet Earth that we're on. Depends on the region where you reside. The state, the city, the province, the country. And with that being said, you could be whether you're young or you're older man, even when you pushing 60, 70, there's a market for you. But you just have to position yourself in that market. A lot of average females, they will just say no when you 60 years old or 50. They will always look down on you, thinking and say, oh, or try to look down on you, or try to throw you on the bus saying you don't have no options. You have women out here on this planet Earth. On this planet Earth, believe it or not, that likes older men. That really likes older men and not looking, say, for sugar daddies. You have, though, you do have. Don't think it's just straight money thing. Of course, women want men that have money. I mean, that's all women. All women want men that have some type of status. That comes without saying. But there's women on this planet Earth of ours that would appreciate, and this is for the older men, that wants and will appreciate and worship older men. This is why you have the passport bros. It's not all about, let's say, money per se. Now listen to me carefully. I repeat, yes, women, any race and background and city, state, whatever, always want men with some type of status, with some type of bread. Women is women. We know this. But fundamentally, you can get a younger woman that fundamentally will like you and worship you and respect you, because you got women that is turned on by older men because of their intellect and they know their wisdom and just like them for them. It is a market, believe it or not. But you have older men, you have to put yourself in a position. Now, younger men, obviously you're young in your prime, you got more options all over the planet. So that means you don't just put your head down and sob and get teary-eyed because that woman particularly that you love don't want you anymore. Because you have even more options than a older man. You could travel throughout this planet Earth and get what you're looking for. Just being a better version of yourself. How? And I'm always repeat this. Be on your purpose. Do the things that you want to do to bring more income, more money. More money brings more confidence in you. Become more wise, more smarter. Read. books that is meaningful. Don't or watch, because I know in this era, young people don't like to read books. Watch programs on social media that is meaningful, that could help you develop your mind, men, so you could be the best version of yourself. So when you talking to a woman, you could talk to a woman of intelligence and teach her and show her new things in life that she never expected you to do and say. Therefore, you will find more better quality of women, giving you a better opportunity, because you got rid of one baggage that didn't care about you. So find another. And like my father used to tell me, you're not going to find no virgins out here on the regular. So find a woman with the least possible mileage. This is what my daddy used to tell me. Find a woman with the least possible mileage. And then cultivate that. Now, here's the patience you need to have, men. You got to go through a whole heap of women. Because, like I always said previously, most women out here is trash. They trash. And you have to go through a lot. Very unfortunate, but it holds true. So you're going to be disappointed a lot, men. But you can avoid a lot of the trash before you even get serious in a relationship with them. You need to talk and really talk to these women and find out who they are, what's their purpose in life. Ask her certain questions. Ask her certain questions in life. Ask her certain questions about if she's interested in getting married, if she is interested in having children, how many children. That's one of the keys, and find out even beyond if y'all got married and things didn't work out, you had children, will she take you to court? Things like that. She say, yeah, then you can't be with her. You have to put her in a certain category, and by no means do not get her pregnant. By no stretch of the imagination. These are the things your daddy should have told you. Your granddaddy. Your uncle. But of course, a lot of you men wasn't raised around a father. And even maybe you was raised in the house with a father, he wasn't really mentally there. So you haven't caught the game of life. Now you swimming in the ocean and you can't swim. I say it again. Now you swimming in the ocean and you cannot swim. Now, meaning you have to now learn from trial and error how to be a man. So that's why don't put water on a dead plant and expect it to grow. And a lot of these modern day females are already dead plants. What inspired me also, not only what my daughter gave me that topic, but I looked at one of my plants one day, just recently, and it was dead. And I just asked her, I said, you think I could regurgitate this plant? She said, no, Dad. It's over. time to let that plant go. Let that plant go. Time to trash it. But you can save the pot though. But you gotta let it go. And I just said, little one, I just spent $10 on this. Dad, it's only $10. Let it go. It goes, it is what it is. I was going to say, this song here goes with the flow of what I'm talking about. That's why everything coming together. The music, the vibe, the topic. We have to learn men to be better men. She moves on. She's not holding on to you. And it also stems from entertainers. Papoose and Remy Ma, which I talk about that on you hip-hop heads. Women, you could be with a woman, she don't appreciate what you do for her, and then she goes on with another guy. Could be 3 years later, 4 years later. What are you going to do? Yeah, it hurts. Of course, many us men been hurt before. Even Mr. Greatness. But you have to dust it off and become a better version of you. You don't water plastic plants because they're not real. Otherwise, stop pouring love into something that is fake. I say this again. You don't water plastic plants because they aren't real. And in retrospect, stop pouring love into something that is fake. That's another jewel for you. Learn to walk your way in dignity with your head up high. Healing stops when you stop chasing the female and develop closure. Females do it to guys. Old stuff of yours, she throw it out. She don't want no parts of you. Nothing to think about you. Delete numbers, men. Let it go. Yeah. Every now and then I go through, make sure people, because I meet different people, just out here in these streets. And if it just don't work out, like, you get numbers and save numbers. And when it don't work out, you get rid of it. You got to always fine-tune yourself, men of any age. Business as well as personal. Know your self-worth. Cut contacts respectfully. So focus on self-care, men. Have a male support system. whether it's social media, listen to me. Listen to other men, not only me, but listen to men that make sense for you. That's the key. One thing about social media, you don't have to be around individuals to get the vibe, to listen to them. Expand, men. I'm always growing, expanding, reading, trying to be the best version of myself. There's never enough time in the day to be the best you can be. I'm always striving. That's what keeps me alive. I'm always still a burning sensation in my soul to want to be a better me, even now. Even myself, a man of a certain age, still out here striving, doing things to be the best version of me. Invest your energy where it grows, like a career, a purpose, a real relationship. That's the key. One of the keys to life. And you will find life is better. It's more simple. You're more free. My question for me to you: have you ever walked away from someone who already left you emotionally? Men, have you ever walked away from someone who already left you emotionally? I'm gonna leave it as that. Something for you to think about. And ladies, real women, just as a footnote, real women don't stick around a relationship that you know is not going nowhere. It's not worth it for you neither, my real women. You have to know when it's over. Just saying, for my real women. Average females, your females, I don't care about y'all, but my real women, yes. It applies to you too. This is a big, big world, man. And it's a fast track out here in these streets. As you know, there's not enough time to accomplish things in a day because this everyday time moves so fast. But you have to maximize your day to the best of your ability. Every minute, every second counts. And you have to pay attention to that. Don't overlook that. Don't just be drinking and smoking all day. It's time for you to start becoming more productive. And men, any men that's listened to the show, I need you to pass this information to other men worldwide. Don't underestimate that. Don't be lazy. Don't just overlook what I'm saying. Please pass that information to other men because other men needs that. Your cousin needs it. Your brother needs that. Your daddy might need that. Your friends need that. Your granddaddy might need that. So it needs to put it on your social media page. Even your real women that listen to me. Share it with your brother, your cousin, your uncle. Maybe your daddy that you haven't talked to in a while. Who knows? Pass it. See, females is not going to like this. I could tell you that. Females, real women will appreciate this. Females is going to hate what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm the soul toucher. They're going to think I'm talking about them particularly, but it's not, but it probably is, because you are the evil slut. You are the harlot. You the one, when you laying down in the bed, have evil for that man that you left. It applies to you. So you have hatred for Mr. Greatness. You are the feminist. So it would touch your soul. And again, you evil. And you know you're evil. So it will touch you. You will be triggered. You might not see it. You might act like you okay with this. Some of you might know Mr. Greatness personally, so you would say, this is how you would address Mr. Greatness. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, you can't really see my face, but just feel my vibe. Mr. Greatness, yeah, that was a nice show. That was a nice show. I really liked it. And see, they gritting their teeth. But they really, they trying to smile, but they pissed off. Yeah, Mr. Greatness, it was a nice show. Yeah, it was very informative. I don't know if it was for me, but it was a great show. But they gritting their teeth, saying it. But they really don't like it. I guess some women like that, but I wish you talked about the men. That's right there. You already know they in their feelings. I wish you just was focusing on the men. Or the women? Why you didn't talk about the men? Because men, you treat us wrong. You know, they would get that. They would deflect. Your men, y'all wrong too. You should talk about the men, because y'all not perfect. Y'all cheat. Y'all do things. Y'all do things bad. You don't support your child. You don't support us. You should have talked about the men's. But it was a good show. That's what I would get from the modern day scallywag. The modern day feminist scallywag. That's what you would get. It sounds like, Mr. Greatness, you have hate towards women. No. 2% of women I have the ultimate respect for. But I have hate and disdain for 98% of you modern day females. You whores! That's who I have disdain for. And I tell men to be aware of you. No, not you, but you. Because I'm the soul toucher. I crush his dreams. You see, that's who I target. But is it you? Are you a woman or a female? I don't know. Some of you, if I know, and personally, but I don't know you. But again, it might apply to you. It's not my fault that you had 50 bodies. It's not my fault that you hate your ex for whatever it is. That's your decision. It's not my fault that you might not like what I say. I'm not your cup of tea. And it's okay. I'm built for the few, not the many. I'm gone.